You who are on for that, we're ready to get into that. Okay, good to go here. um, so, teaching the $50 bonus in a way that it's duplicated is powerful. And here's something that I want to share with you today. The thing I'm hopping on here for is because I am the first person who earned the $1,500 Power of Three team bonus. So I did it in a way that I was, really building to get that bonus as soon as possible. I wanted that $1,500 bonus every month, right? Because I figured $1,500 extra every month was going to change my life. And it powerfully does. Well, here it is, 8 years down the road. And because of the way I built that, I helped people build their $50 bonuses. And you know that the $1,500 bonus is built on many people qualifying for a $50 bonus, right? That's how you get it. It's not only those 3 people directly under you qualifying for it, but it's 3 people under each one of them. And you're duplicating that down, those 3 levels. So think about that. If each person didn't build their own, they don't know how they did it, and they're not engaged as much in making sure that it happens because it's just a $50 bonus to them and they didn't build it. I'm just kind of giving you this scenario. If you helped somebody else place the people to build that $50 bonus so that you could get the $1,500, right? Well, 8 years later, just this last month, I had an interesting scenario happen where a person that I have been building that $1,500 or the $50 bonus, right? I helped that person create it. So I placed the people under that person. They placed some people, but not everybody. So they've been getting that $50 bonus all this time. Well, one person under them missed the volume in an LRP by 50 PV. 50. And that 50 PV was what my whole $1,500 bonus was hinging on. Are you hearing me? Just that one 50 PV could have caused me to miss the whole $1,500, right? I know, I understand why Upline is saying ignore the $50 bonus. And that's because, you can. You can ignore it. You can totally ignore it. However, you want to build solid, and you want those people on your team to be making money. You want the people all the way along to be able to make money so they're in the game. And you don't want to make the money for them. You want to teach them how to get their own $50 bonus, okay? Because how many people are in it, like some of the leaders, to get to Presidential Diamond? How many are in that? Right? So, the $50 bonus is key because it's more doable for more people. And by me just, enrolling people for a person who got that 50 and then them not being in the game enough to follow up. They were not following up like I follow up because I'm in the business. I'm in the game. I'm checking it. I'm always checking to see what's going on, guys. I watch out for every little, jot and tittle down in my team because of the way I built. It's like it's necessary. And the places where I built the way I'm telling you, I don't have to do that. I don't have to. And it's much easier. It's more duplicatable. It's easier. So because, though, here's the other thing. I have created relationships with the people that I enrolled, even under other people. And everybody who has a key spot in my business, I keep a relationship going with them, and I have a situation where they already know that they're in a spot that's going to make a difference for me, and they totally understand it. And I have given them a lot of value. I've created value for them over and over and over. It's like give, give, give in a way that's doable for me, because sometimes I need to ask something from them. And the thing that I asked for this one particular person, and this is under the person that I built for, but this, I had enrolled somebody under this person. And I said, if I ever need to make sure, of volume, is it okay if I double check, And she said, absolutely, because, she's a friend. So with this person, I was able the last minute to place an order that bumped it up and made that 50 PV fill in so that I got that total $1,500 bonus, right? So I had my bases covered. But what if I hadn't? What if I hadn't? Can you imagine missing a check of $1,500 simply because of 50 cents? Right? That's just not cool, guys. It's not cool. So what I'm teaching you is what you need to know to make sure you build smart, that you do not have to be tracking things like this for all this. You don't have to do it so intensely. You don't have to worry about these kind of scenarios happening. Structure built the way you're teaching. Oh yes, that is what I build now, is putting people on my first level. I'm not placing people down under other people anymore. Now, there are scenarios, there are situations where you will and can do that. And I'm going to get into the different scenarios and lay those out for you, because I know you need to know this, but they're very select, okay? Very select. But what I'm saying today is that you want people to build their own $50 bonus and make it solid, because then they know how they did it. They understand how to get it. They know how to track it. They then know how to teach it. And they're going to be watching for their own bonus. That person would have been watching and noticed that that order had dropped 50 PV below because of a sale item. They would have watched that, and they could have if they were just monitoring those 5 or 6 people on their top level, right? They are more invested that way, absolutely. Now, if you build down to a 250 bonus and you build it for other people, and to get your 1,500, oh my gosh, and they're not in it, then you have triple and quadruple the amount of work to do. And, once again, if you're thinking, hey, rank's important to make the money, and I don't need to worry about the power of 3. Well, yes, you can get to rank without the power of 3. But do you want to take the little guys with you, if so to speak? Do you want everybody on your team to be able to make the money? Or do you just want to go for it? Do you want to create good relationships down the road? Do you want this to be long-term? It's important that you help all of the people along the way start to make money and know how to make the money, because you want to make this duplicatable.